What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Collector's Outpost. I am John. Well, this actually took a little longer than I was hoping to get here, but today we're finally taking a look at the Hot Toys 1/6 scale Fennec Shan from the Book of Boba Fett. Now, I think this is going to be a really cool figure. We even have all of the circuitry inside of the stomach that's all revealed, so this is going to be really cool to check out. Alright, so we got a really nice photograph on the inside sleeve here. I always like these, and I always wish that we got a poster with this. So let's take this flap off. Now, this is actually the first time I'm seeing this, so this is all still in plastic and everything. I have not taken a look at this in any way, shape, or form. So I'm really excited to take a look at this with you. Let's get her out here. All right, so we are all wrapped up here. Let's get this girl out of here. We're all in plastic and foam and everything. Oh, we gotta be careful. Now, one thing I just noticed that we have to be careful with when taking everything off here is that she has little hair pieces. Let's actually pop this head sculpt off, because we're gonna have to take the plastic around her neck off here, and that way we can slip this all down. All right, man, this head sculpt is actually better than I thought it was gonna be. This is super nice. Really happy with that. Wow, looks really good. I think there's a wire in here too. Yep, there's a wire in here. This is so nice. I'll get some close-ups and everything, but this looks great. It feels great. Really good materials. I don't know what this is. This is really nice. Now it looks like we have a handful of, well, hands. A handful of hands and a couple of good accessories. Her helmet, a couple of guns here, which look, by the way, fantastic. I'll give you a close-up on everything, and then we have a stand. So let's get everything out so we can take a look. All right, so they've actually given us a nice, well-rounded selection of accessories. We've obviously got the helmet, blasters, her huge rifle gun. We've got Jack Sparrow's rum, so, a bunch of hands, and we've got the stand. And then also in the case that I left in there, because they're kind of small, I didn't want to lose them. Looks like we have a dagger and some credits, I think those are. Very tiny. All right, so just taking a closer look at some of the accessories. You know, Hot Toys does great work on the blasters and rifles and all that stuff. The detail is incredible on here. The paint is, you know, it's fine. We've got a little bit of weathering on the blasters and the gun. And around the little blaster, you can see a little bit of dry brushing around some of the edges there and some of that wood texture paint. And I absolutely love how Hot Toys makes these bottles. They actually have like a plastic inside to make it look like there's some liquid in there. It would be cool if there was liquid in there, but it's just another piece of plastic to kind of represent something in there. And then they give you a real pouch, real fabric. So this is actually pretty cool. On the front of the stand, we have a metal plaque that says Fennec Shan. And then we have a full set of hands. It's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 in total with the ones that she has on her body now. Now, this is going to be one of those hard decisions because I really like the way she looks in the helmet, which is beautifully painted and weathered up. You can see all the detail and shadowing and scuff marks and everything like that. So this is beautiful. And the problem is her head sculpt is stunning. So I think the hardest thing for me is going to be deciding, do I want to put this on? Because I don't think I want to. Maybe I'll just pose her holding it. Now, I feel like this is one of those more rare female head sculpts that Hot Toys really did a bang-up job on. This looks so much like her. We can take a look over here on top. We've got the braids all the way down the back, all of the red rubber bands or whatever you want to call this. I don't know what really is in her hair there. Then we've got the long braid down the back, which we can pose, which is really, really awesome. All right, let's just zip in a little bit for some close-up. Now, look at that portrait. My God, that is fantastic. Now, her suit has got some mixed fabrics. It's got some pleathers, really great pattern designs. Moving onward down to the boots, we have a split boot cut with beautiful weathering on the feet and some decent articulation. And I love this next detail underneath the stomach area here. We have all of her exposed internal organs, which are like all the turbines and pistons and all that stuff. I will probably never see it again after this video, but I love the fact that that is there in case I want to take a look at it. Now let's just flip around so you can take a look at the rest of the fabrics and just some great tailoring that they did here. I really do love the fact that the whole outfit has a bunch of different pattern designs and textures and materials. We have this little thing down here which actually has a wire in it, so you can pose this up a little bit, so that's really cool. And let me give you just a little closer up on the boots just to see the weathering a little bit better. We have some mud stains and everything around the edges in the front there, so great detail there. Now this makes me a little nervous. I want to show you this, but I also don't want to ruin the head sculpt and the paint job. This is really tight and it's supposed to slip over. They didn't give us a second head sculpt with the helmet installed already on the head sculpt, so you kind of have to like really squeeze this in there. There is a little bit of foam inside to help protect it, but I mean, you really kind of have to jam that on to the head sculpt to make this work. And honestly, again, there's foam in here, but if you jam this too many times on this head sculpt, over time, it's going to wear the paint out. So I think I'm going to go for a pose like this, something simple. Fennec just holding her rifle like this in her right arm. Alright, I got it worked out. Here we have Fennec and Boba Fett. I actually had to change the hand out twice. Thought it was going to be more of the gun hand that was going to fit, but it probably does fit, but it's for whatever reason, I was just having a hard time opening up the fist and getting it around here. So I used more of the relaxed hand, which I think worked out even better. So here we have Fennec and Boba Fett. Yes, I know this is the Boba Fett from The Mandalorian, but I do not have the 6 scale Boba Fett from the Book of Boba Fett yet because it hasn't been released. Hopefully that'll come out soon. It is unfortunate that the Book of Boba Fett was not a better show because I just love these characters. But either way, I am so happy that I finally got Fennec as part of the collection here. She looks great next to Boba Fett, and I know that the new version of Boba Fett from the show should also be out pretty soon. By the time you watch this, for all I know, it could already be out. I don't exactly know when it's coming out because Hot Toys has had delay after delay, and unfortunately we've gone from 8 months to a year and a half to 2 years for Ahsoka. It's been a little ridiculous in the world of collecting. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed checking out Fennec with me. This is the Fennec Shan Hot Toys 1/6 scale figure. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and while you're down there, hit that like, subscribe, and notification button for upcoming videos. See you in our next video. Be safe and kind out there in the world. See ya.